Since the good morning, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, comrades, and connections, social media friends. This is James Sastry speaking from Hyderabad. Uh, uh, all of us are going through Iran war and its ramifications across the globe. Please be informed that Iran war is affecting all of us. So Iran may be attempting to maximize the effects of the limited capacity to launch large massive salvos at Israel by launching small missile salvo small missile salvos throughout the day to impose psychological effects on Israel civilians by consistency and consistently forcing them to take shelter and keeping the country under constant alert. Similarly, such a strategy is suboptimal and the likely reflects the US-Israel combined forces deprivation of Iran's ability to launch large-scale missile attacks. The key takeaways from this update of Institute for the Study of War are Iran may be attempting to maximize the effects of the limited capacity to launch large missile salvos at Israel by launching small missile salvos throughout the day to impose psychological effects on Israel civilians by consistently forcing them to take shelter and keeping the country under constant alert. Iran is spreading out its launches throughout the day. Other often passing for several hours between launches, spreading out ballistic missile launches over a long period of long period of Israel civilians must seek shelter per day. That Israel civilians must seek shelter. Such a strategy is suboptimal and likely results in the US-Israel current continent forces the degradation of Israel Iran's ability to launch large scale missile attacks. The combined forces would degradation, uh, degradation of Iran's missile capability that has prevented Iran from consistently launching large scale missile attacks against Israel during the current conflict. However, Iran has increasingly used cluster munitions in the military attacks on Israel during the war, which likely reflects Iran's inability to meaningfully threaten to discrete military targets in last Israel and efforts to reflect efforts on the psychological effects of on Israel civilians. Ukraine and Saudi Arabia concluded a defense cooperation agreement on March 27. The Ukrainian presidential office reported that the Ukraine will help Saudi Arabia with air defenses under the agreement. Uh, agreement which also foundations the for further contacts and includes technological cooperation and investments. The combined forces continued to disrupt Iran's ability to launch missile attacks, including by disrupting Iranian efforts to regain to access missile launches in an underground bases. US Central Command, CENTCOM, published footage on March 27 showing that truck bulldozers and loaders loaders that Iran was likely using to try to clear debris and reopen turned tunnel entrances in underground facilities. These are the key takeaways. Thank you so much.